No one in the village ever dared to look at the river after sunset, not because they feared the water, but because sometimes the water looked back, and the night it called his name, everything changed. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more powerful stories like this. There was a village hidden between thick forests and red earth hills. Quiet place. Simple. Peaceful. But only during the day. At the edge of the village flowed a river. Wide, slow, dark. It was called Omiagin, the river that breathes. No one fetched water from it after sunset. No one crossed it. No one even looked at it. Children were warned early. Old women whispered stories. Men avoided it without question. The rule was simple. When the sun goes down, the river is no longer ours. And no one argued, except one. His name was Kalechi. Young, strong, fearless, or maybe just stubborn. Kalechi did not believe in stories. He believed in what he could see. And he had never seen anything in that river. Only water, only silence, only fear in other people's eyes. That annoyed him. Old stories to control people, he would say. Nothing more. His closest friend, Obina, did not agree. Obina was different, careful, observant. He listened to elders. He respected warnings. Some things don't need proof, Obina once said quietly. Some things just need respect. Kalechi laughed. Respect what? Water. Obina didn't answer, because deep down, he had heard something once. Near the river, at night, something that didn't sound human. The dry season came. Water became scarce. The village well started to fail. People woke earlier, fetched water faster. Fear grew, because the river was still there, full, flowing, waiting. But no one touched it after sunset, not even when they needed it most. Except Kalechi. One evening, as the sky burned orange and slowly faded, he made a decision. I'll go tonight, he said. Obina froze. No. It's just water. No. I'll prove it. Kalechi don't. But the more Obina resisted, the more Kalechi's pride grew. You're scared, Kalechi said. Yes, Obina replied immediately. That stopped him for a second. But only a second. Then stay scared, Kalechi said. I'll come back with water. And when I do, you'll stop believing in nonsense. The sun dipped lower. Shadows stretched. The forest grew quiet. Too quiet. Even the birds stopped calling. Obina felt it. That strange stillness. The kind that presses on your chest. Kalechi, listen to me. But Kalechi had already picked up his container and started walking toward the river. The path to the river was narrow, covered in dry leaves. Every step sounded louder than it should. Crunch, crunch, crunch. The air felt heavier, colder. Even though the night had just begun, Obina followed behind, not because he agreed, but because he couldn't let his friend go alone. I'm not leaving you, he muttered. Kalechi didn't respond. He just kept walking, faster now, as if something inside him was pulling him forward, or daring him. The closer they got, the quieter everything became. No insects, no wind, no sound, just footsteps, and breathing. Then, they saw it. The river, dark, still. It didn't reflect the sky. It swallowed it. Kalechi stepped closer. See, he said softly. Nothing. Obina grabbed his arm. Don't go closer. Kalechi pulled away. Watch me. Kalechi stepped to the edge. The ground felt wrong. Soft, like it was breathing. He paused, just for a second, then shook it off, and knelt. He dipped his container into the water. The moment it touched, the river moved, not like water, like something alive. The surface rippled outward, then inward, as if it was inhaling. Obina stepped back. Kalechi! The container filled, but the water inside it was moving, swirling slowly, even though Kalechi held it still. Kalechi, drop it. No. The river made a sound. Not a splash. Not a wave. A whisper. Low, deep, unnatural. Obina's heart raced. Did you hear that? Kalechi didn't answer, because he was staring at the water. Something was forming inside it. A shape, a face, eyes, open, watching him. The water rose, without spilling, without breaking. It lifted from the container, floating, stretching, reaching. Kalechi stumbled back. The water followed, still connected to the river, like a long dark arm. Obina screamed, "Run!" But Kalechi couldn't move. The air froze around him. His legs felt heavy, like something was holding him down. The water touched his hand. Cold, not just cold, empty, like touching something that didn't belong to the world. Then, the river spoke, not in words, but in feeling. Images flooded Kalechi's mind. People, faces, villagers, standing at the same river. A night, long ago, ignoring warnings, just like him. Then, they disappeared, one by one, pulled into darkness. The river wasn't just water. It was memory. It was punishment. It was watching, always watching. Kalechi screamed, and tried to pull away, but the water tightened, wrapping around his arm, climbing, slowly, patiently. Obina grabbed him, pulling hard. "Kalechi, fight it!" The ground trembled. The river surged. The silence broke, with a deep, terrifying sound, like something waking up, something ancient, something that had waited for this exact moment. Then suddenly, the water stopped. Everything froze, even the air, even the fear, and a single thought entered Kalechi's mind. Clear, cold, unavoidable. You were warned. The river pulled, hard. Kalechi's body jerked forward, halfway into the water. Obina screamed, and held on with everything he had. But his grip was slipping. The ground beneath them cracked. The river rose higher, wider, hungry, and just before Kalechi was dragged completely in, he saw something beneath the surface. Not darkness, not water, but a crowd, silent, watching, waiting, like they had been there for years. With one final scream, Obina pulled. Kalechi fought. The river resisted. Then, something changed. Kalechi let go of the container. The moment it slipped back into the river, the grip loosened, just enough. Obina dragged him back, both of them falling hard onto the ground, breathing, shaking, alive. The river went still, as if nothing had happened, as if it had never moved. They didn't speak. They didn't look back. They ran, all the way to the village, and they never returned after sunset again. But Kalechi was not the same. He stopped laughing, stopped arguing, stopped talking about the river, because every night, when everything became quiet, he could hear it, breathing, calling, soft, patient, and sometimes, just before he fell asleep, he saw them, the ones beneath the water, still watching, still waiting, for him to come back. Some warnings are not meant to be questioned. They are meant to be respected, because not everything dangerous shows itself immediately, and not everything that waits has forgotten you.